Hello, Nick here with the Tipsy Tarot, and today we are going to be doing a very long walkthrough. This walkthrough is all Wyspell. Wyspell is a company, if I remember correctly, it is woman ran and owned. And they have been all over Kickstarter. They are mass producing, maybe, I don't know. And the only reason why I'm saying that is because they are available on Amazon if you live in the United States. I'm not really sure where Amazon is also at, but I wanted to do a walkthrough of Wyspell, and the reason why is because they do Zodiac crystal collection, they do a altar kit, they do a witchcraft kit, they make tarot decks, female tarot decks, and what's really cool about Wyspell is just the fact that it is very affordable. You can get these decks for 15 USD, probably a little bit more depending on where you live, but very affordable decks. They hold up very well. The gilding edges are gorgeous. They also hold up really well. And so I wanted to really give a shout out to Wyspell because they're doing a fantastic job. I just gave my information out because they are producing another deck that they got funded for on Kickstarter, and picked up a couple of their other decks, and just to let you know that some of these decks just became available on Amazon. So I was like, you know what, screw it, I'm just gonna buy it on Amazon. I'll have extra, So I do want to talk about a couple things. So going with the Zodiac crystals, guys, I'm a Saggy, so if you did not know, well, now you know. I'm a Sagittarius. I thought it'd be really cool to get a crystal collection. There is one thing that Wyspell really likes to do is they are all about using gold foiling. I think that is a amazing touch. This is a very affordable box. I believe it was like $20 for the Sagittarius crystals. The box itself is beautifully done. Okay, so it tells you what exactly you're getting. You're getting black obsidian, clear quartz, lapis lazuli. These are crystals that are more on the rough edge of things, so they are not polished. Zodiac Crystal Guide tells you a little bit about each crystal, the chakras, very informational. Okay, so we have black obsidian here, right? So it shows it's the root chakra, earth and fire, gives you information about it. Here are some rituals that you can do with black obsidian and so on. And I think that this is just, Wyspell is all about helping you learn the esoteric way of many things. Going with else, you can scan that, and you'll be able to download journals or articles or whatever they create. Going with the crystals themselves, I did say, they're not really polished, but overall, I mean, you get some pretty cool, good-sized crystals for that. So there's my clear quartz. Here's my labradorite. Some pretty big chunks. Here's your lapis lazuli. I love lapis lazuli, but let's be honest, it is way more beautiful when it's polished. Tiger's eye, same thing. So the black obsidian is really cool. It's kind of almost clear. I mean, you can kind of see that it's clear. They do say this is 100% real crystal, so none of this is glass. And so there's your citrine. They say none of this is glass. It's 100% crystal. I think that it is really cool to get people into crystals, get a feel of what their zodiac sign is, all of the information about it, why it is associated with Sagittarius. So very well done. Very well done, Wyspell. I love this so much. I have never done rituals before. Well, I have, so I shouldn't lie to you. I have done rituals before, but I've never done Wyspell rituals. And it came with a witchcraft altar kit. which I think is so freaking cool. This thing is huge, guys. This probably cost 30 USD, 35 maybe. Again, beautiful golding everywhere. There is, you know, all 4 symbols as well. Oops, sorry. All 4 symbols. Tells you everything that's in it. So it's going to come with 12 types of herbs, 12 mini bottles, 1 pendulum, 1 notebook, 12 parchment papers, 12 candles, 2 candle holders, 1 handbell, an altar spoon, a cloth, a bowl, a book, a board. So comes with a lot of stuff. This is amazing. Very affordable, and that's what I really do enjoy about Wyspell, is that they make everything so affordable for everyone to be able to use. I'm not gonna really dive super deep into things, but like here's all of the herbs that it comes with. I've never even opened it up. I've had, oh maybe I have. So like they come in these little bags. St. John's wort, right? There's some rose petals. So a really good size, 100% organic. So these are also 100% organic. Very good quality. And I mean, for the price, guys, you can't beat it. Beautiful gold spoon, right? This is plastic right here, but I mean, either way, it's really cool. I mean, whoever came up with putting all these products in one bag, it did an amazing job. Comes with pink salt, black salt. So there's a lot of ways that you could do rituals with these, okay? Candle color meanings. And it comes with so many different altar candles. And they're like really good sizes, guys. They're like the normal candle size of what you would usually get if you went to an esoteric store. So super cool. Here are some more crystals that it comes with. Again, they are on the rough side, so they are not polished, but right, there's your black obsidian, there's some amethyst, clear quartz, lapis lazuli, and either tiger's eye or I don't remember. But overall, super cool. It comes with so much stuff. These bags are very well made. They will hold things in very nicely. Here is like your bell. I think the pendulum, oh yeah, so here's the bell. There's your altar bowl. So a really cool way for beginners to get into rituals for sure. It comes with candle holders. There's some mini gemstones. I mean, you get so much. It says right here, like Amazonite, amethyst, fluorite, red agate, rose quartz, lapis lazuli, like so many different ones. Garnets, sodalite, like, and they're like these little vials, and they just have all these little crystals inside. And I think that is so cool. You know, if you're doing a ritual with them. And it comes with a booklet too. And the really cool thing about it, it even comes with an altar cloth with all 4 symbols of the elements. It comes with a pendulum board. It is like a plywood, but it's all engraved inside. Like, how cool is this? Parchment paper, and here is your Book of Shadows. Here is the altar witchcraft guide. Talks about, okay, what you get, amethyst, sodalite, so it is obsidian, or it is sodalite. What comes with it, instructions, what you can do, Book of Shadows, there's your journal. You can download a free gift that they give you. I mean, here's some spell practices, candle holders, right? Like recommendations for candles. They give you a lot of information, folks. They give you a lot of information. They give you tons of things. And I think that it's amazing that they make this so affordable for people to get, especially if you're someone new that wants to get into esoteric things or rituals. play with, black salt, do some kind of spell for money. They give it to you. They give it all to you. And and they have a deluxe version. This is not even a deluxe version. This is like the basic spell kit that I got, and they have a deluxe one that comes with more gemstones, more candles, more everything, and it's just so cool. Going with that, there's one more kit that I did get, and I thought it was really cool, and it is the tarot kit. Again, beautiful hard box. It is magnetic. It's got eye right there. And going with that, you get an altar where you can put some crystals in here if you wanted, maybe some little gemstones. Comes with a tarot journal, and it's a pretty decent size. It's in black and white, but how informational this is. Tarot journal, different spreads that you can do. Also comes with an altar cloth. And it did also come with a tarot deck. And the tarot deck itself came with its own bag as well, which I thought was really cool. And this is where we are going to get into the beginning of Wyspell's decks. So this is the tarot deck they came with. Beautiful gold edging. It is in a very modern style artwork. It obviously does follow the RWS. I feel like all of Wyspell's cards do follow the RWS. The sidings are the only thing that are foiled. The gilded edges are the only thing that's foiled. The cards are not itself. But overall, it is very modern and straight to the point. It's its own spin-off. They're using the same colors as the Rider-Waite-Smith, but just making it more into a very more modern style. And one thing that you will see throughout this whole, all these cards, is not only are these decks affordable, but they shuffle amazing. It has this thick cardboardish feel to it, but still amazing to shuffle. You can riffle shuffle, no problem whatsoever. It is so good at riffle shuffling. Yep, 7 of Cups, there you go, because there are many things that I'm showing you today. Thank you, Spirit, because we have a lot to show. And so the really cool thing is I have the colored edition. They do have a black and white edition with the same backings as well. But I do have the colored. And then I want to show you all the training deck. This is all Rider-Waite-Smith, but they have what it would be upright, what it would be in reverse, short meanings, there's an affirmation. The really cool thing about this training deck is I highly recommend, if you are a beginner in tarot, if you want a good learning deck, if you want a deck to get straight to the point, yes or no, or maybes, or if you just want to do a 1-card pull to get some answers, this is the deck that you really want to get. I think out of all of the training decks that I have seen, Wyspell created a beautiful and beautifully done deck. I feel like that this is a very honest descriptions of everything. You also have the number down below, even though the number might be here, you have the number down below. You have what element the card is, the planet, you have the chakra, the answer, and then you also have in Hebrew what the symbol of the Hebrew would be. And it is honestly so cool. Okay, the phase of the moon, this is the third eye. This is a maybe unknown answer, right? The symbol for in Hebrew, maybe unknown. You have yes, right? And then you have affirmation. So this one says, I am open and eager to learn new skills and take on new opportunities. It is so cool. If you have it in reverse. It's already there for you in reverse of how it's going to read for you. Indecision, hesitation, anxiety, no right choice, right? And then you have in an upright, and it'll tell you right there. Stalemate, difficult choices, denial, being stuck in the middle. It's so straight to the point. It is so informational. This is a great deck. I use this deck all the time. Again, like I want to show you like short meanings, for instance, right? So they're all color coded as well. So obviously you can see that Pentacles, that's going to be Earth. So it's more on the green end, right? Okay. Wands are fire. So it's going to be in the red. Swords is air. So they have it in purple, right? It's so, I mean, it's straight to the point. Very, very informational. I think that this is a beautiful deck. And then you have cups, right? And the cups are also in this like purple bluish color. So it also shows short meanings too. So for the Hermit, for instance, it says, going within and seeking solitude and introspection, you may need to retreat from the world to find inner peace and guidance. So it gives you so many different information on everything. I mean, if I was to pull out a card for a yes and no, right? I can just say, is this video going to get a lot of views? And then I'll pull a card out. Yes. Okay, that's one card pull for you, right? If you want to do like the lesser of the evil and be like, okay, out of 3, I got 2 yeses and 1 no. So, you know, I mean, you can do it in any way that you want to do it. I've had this deck for quite a while, so I do want to let you know that, again, the card stock that they use is beautiful. I have, honestly, guys, I have shuffled this deck probably over 100 times, and it is barely bending. And I mean, I can bring it back to order. It is a thicker deck, very easy to handle. These are basic tarot sizes, which I really do love. This training deck does not come with gilded edges, but I really do want to point out, I have shuffled this deck so many times. So many times. I have used this deck for myself. I have used it for other people. I mean, it's been used a lot for months. And I have been using it quite a bit lately. And I do want to let you know that out of all, and I'm a rough shuffler. Like, I shuffle rough. I'll go this way. I'll bend it this way. You know, I'll do some riffle shuffles as well. And honestly, it barely bends. I mean, it's holding up very well. And again, for how affordable Wyspell makes all of their decks is just amazing. Amazing. It's affordable, it's durable, it's sturdy. You're not getting cheap quality when it comes to Wyspell. And that is the training deck. Very informational. I highly recommend, if you're new to tarot, you want to get into it, this is going to be the deck that you should pick up. It's absolutely amazing. And it even comes with its own booklet. I mean, I use mine all the time, so I don't have it in a bag or anything, but it comes with a colored booklet. It gives you color coordination. It gives you a month ahead. It gives you so many different spreads that you can do. Tons of information, the colors and what the colors behind the High Priestess are. It is so informative. It is insane. I highly recommend this up and down. People ask me all the time, I want to get into tarot. What's the first deck that you think I should get? And this is it. It's a chunky little guidebook. It's all in colored. It zooms in and tells you the meaning between the clouds in the Page of Swords. It's telling you about, you know, what he's wearing or what he's holding on to or what his feet are. It's insane. The detail is beautiful. So if you are a new beginner or you want a learning deck, or, you know, to kind of stay sharp on your tarot, Wyspell training deck is amazing. I will make sure that I put all of the links down below for all of in the description box, so you all can just be able to click on that link and go straight to purchase it if you want it. I'll do Amazon because that seems to be a very popular and quick way to get things. So I will link down Wyspell's website and all of the Amazon products that I'm showcasing today. Going with the next Wyspell decks is the Neoteric Feminine Tarot. Now, like I said before, Wyspell is a female ran and female owned company. And the reason why there's two different decks is because one is descriptive and one is not. One is borderless and one is bordered. So you still get 78 cards. Again, this is a very, Wyspell's very good at doing modern decks. The artist is amazing. You have right here, and it says on both sides, it says, discover the incredible wisdom of the tarot and bask in all of its magic. The decks, they are very sturdy, two-piece box. Very similar but different in its own way. So if you get both, you'll know which one is descripted and which one is not descripted. Going with the booklet itself, they're basically the same thing. These booklets are chunky. Again, they are very informative. They are color-coded. There's color involved in all of the cards. Every single two-page or every single one page is going to show you the cards. So you have the Page of Swords, you have it in reverse, and there's so much information. Wyspell is so huge on information for all of you, and it is amazing that they do this. So you can be a professional reader, you could be someone that is a beginner, and they have you covered. So this is going to be the Neoteric Feminine Tarot that is borderless. And then this is the one that has the borders because it's giving information. It gives information on it upright and reversed. And they are still the same. I have always had the informational one. Again, they are both gilded edges. I do want to say that I believe this is a little bit thinner than these. But again, same quality, thick cardboard, bends really well. This one just might be a little bit thicker, but overall it is very modern, just the way that they do it. It's all women-based. It is very colorful in its own way. Still following the Rider-Waite-Smith. So much fun. It gives a different vibe. The only difference is that this is borderless and then this is bordered with information. And then that way, if you flip it over, it tells you right there. The top is going to tell you what that reverse meaning means. And then upright of what it would be. So one thing that I have noticed about some informational decks is just the fact of they will have like the reverse down here and then the upright over here, but as if like you are going to be reading someone that way. But I like this because this is, if it's reversed, it's you reading it and it's like this is for you to have it facing you. If that makes sense. So if the Ace of Swords, reverses facing me, I'm going to read it that way. If you are someone that likes to read where when you flip a card, you go that way for the querent in front of you, I mean, that totally makes sense too, and that's totally fine, but you are going to have to read it they will be able to read the upright, you will not. But overall, it is such a cool deck. Very colorful. There's different characters involved, famous people, celebrities and stuff like that I have seen, or just old style female posters that you've seen, you know, in the past. But super cool, beautiful. I have given this deck as a gift to some people, and I just think that is a very fun deck to give. A lot of my friends are women, and I just gotta say that this is a really fun, modern way to gift to someone. And it's still straight to the point. You'll understand it. The really cool thing about Wyspell as well is that with the gilded edges, obviously this is not in order, so I have used this quite a bit. Again, look at the bending. It does not exist. The bending does not exist. It is still intact. You can shuffle it beautifully. It is so easy to shuffle. You can riffle shuffle it. It is just slides right through. Their quality for the price, guys, is amazing. I mean, barely any. It just bounces back to its original shape. It is thicker, but it does have that bounce back. So I do want to let you know that, you know, this company is just amazing. They do an amazing job. They know where to source out their cardstock. They know their print. The way that it's just colorful. The way that the print is, it's very beautiful, it's colorful, it is eye-catching, it's modern, it's fun. Now going with two of their newest decks that I do want to show you. And I promise, guys, we're almost done with this video, but there's two more decks that I want to show you. The next one is Paws Tarot. This is a cat deck. I think it's awesome. Future's in your paws. It is a super fun, silly deck to have. Again, it is very great quality. The information is still in colors. It gives you, you know, same thing, Eight of Wands in reverse, all the information that you need, you know, from this tarot. The edges are also gilded, still have that gold edging. It's something that Wyspell seems to love to do, is do the gilded edges. The backs are so funny, right? You have like the mouse there. The cardstock is still the same, has this nice thickness to it. Oh, excuse me. And it's fun. This is a fun, silly deck to have. I think that it is also, you know, like I said before, all of their decks are Rider-Waite-Smith based, but this shows a little fun side to it, right? This is a really, really fun, modern style that is just so cute and so fun and has this own cartoon, you know, feel to it. It's super goofy. It's so much fun. It's just something different, you know, and I really do like the fact that Wyspell decided to bring out, you know, a fun deck as well. You have modern, you have serious, you have informational, and then you have fun. And they are really hitting the nail on the head when it comes to different style decks and what people are actually wanting. And I think that they are just, they're killing it. They're giving a little piece of everything. People are into cat decks. Well, there you go. People are into cartoon decks. Well, there you go. People want serious. Okay. People want modern and, you know, gender fluid and body fluid, and they are just hitting the nail on the head for everything, and I love that. They are this company that's making new tarot decks and new styles of tarot deck in a better form. The last tarot deck that I want to show you is the Wild Reflections. So they did just, they're in the process of making another tarot deck that has been funded through Kickstarter, but this is the most recent one that they have released to the public, and that is the Wild Reflections Tarot. The really, really cool thing that I do love about this tarot deck, so it says, discover the incredible wisdom of the tarot and bask in all of its magic. This is a very modern deck. It is going to showcase female and male. It has its own style. And I do want to say that it is very similar to, and I don't know what is wrong with my brain today, guys. My brain is just not working. It reminds me of, I'm going to have to put it down below once I figure it out. But, it's also a very popular deck, very easy to find. Again, comes with a guidebook, tells you about upright, reverse, information of why they created that, the information spreads in the back. They give so much information in their guidebooks, and they're chunky, guys. Like they're chunky. It's a chunky deck, and it's a chunky guidebook, and that's what's amazing. You can take that with you. It's easy to handle. It's so informational. This also has gilded edges. I will let you know that I have probably have also shuffled this deck over 100 times. I have taken this to readings in public and have done readings for people, and they have touched these cards and they have shuffled them themselves. And the way that this gilded edges are holding up is amazing. I mean, we all know that shiny gilded edges do not last long. The cardstock itself, also thick. It is a semi-gloss matte finish. It is somewhat on the linen side. And it is really, really cool. And it reminds me of another tarot deck that is so popular. And I don't remember the name. It's on the tip of my tongue. This has been happening to me all day today. My brain is just not working the way that it should. But overall, like, it is modern. It is all over the place when it comes to color, gender, body types, ethnicity. It is all over the place, and it is really, really beautiful. The Fool, you got the fox there. It's just a gorgeous deck. I had to get my hands on that. I had to get my hands on this right away, and I got my hands on it. And the deck that they made after this, that is actually going through production right now, that was from Kickstarter. I bought like 2 decks of these because you have to remember, like I said, all of Wyspell's decks and their kits and everything, they're very, very affordable. So I was like, oh, I'll buy 2 decks of that. And then I noticed when it went on Amazon, and I was like, oh my God, I gotta buy like 3 of these decks, and totally forgetting that I already bought 2. So I have so many of these decks, but that's fine. Like, I am I'm a reader. I read people all the time. I read people online. I go through decks like crazy, and when I am done with a deck, I either give it away or I distribute it throughout the public. I'll put it at the park somewhere, or I'll put a card in a book if I'm at the library, or I'll use them as bookmarks, you know. But I do like using different tarot decks all the time, obviously, otherwise I wouldn't be able to show you all of that. But this deck is really, really cool. It's the way that it reads is a little different. I feel like that, you know, with your intuition and the way that you can open up, it does give you a little bit more descriptions, and it does give you more of a information than what you're used to. But still following the Rider-Waite-Smith, this is a amazing deck to have too. And I need to think about the other deck that I'm thinking of that it's very similar to. And I have it somewhere. I don't know. I keep on forgetting. But anyways, it's very similar to the other mass-produced deck that is very popular. I just think that this one is also as beautiful as it is inside and out. I really do enjoy that they are using different ethnicity, different body types. It is a very open and fluid deck for everyone to love. It is modern. This deck is your 2024 deck. You want to live in 2024? Here's your 2024 tarot deck. The backs are super cool. The wild reflections, so kind of have some stars there. You have the symbol. You have the reflection going on both sides from the trees. It is very cool. But that is basically everything that I have for you when it comes to Wyspell and what they create. And they create many other things, but this is just what I have in my collection. And I think that it was very important to me to talk about all of these decks because a lot of people probably don't know about Wyspell, or maybe they do and they are hesitant on buying a deck because of the price range, so they're not sure if it's like cheap and bad quality. But I'm here to tell you that I shuffle with the majority of these decks so much, and they have been holding up very well, and for the price you really can't beat it. The quality is there, and it is very accessible for everyone to get. So this is what I wanted to show you all. Thank you so much for watching. Please make sure that you follow, like, and subscribe to my page to stay updated on future videos. We'll see you on the next one, guys. Bye.